we are watching the news broadcast daily and following today's highlights.
Vietnam affirms it will continue to stand side by side with UNESCO to overcome difficulties amid changes in the world. Hanoi honors 10 outstanding citizens on the occasion of the 58th anniversary of the capital's Liberation Day. Petro Vietnam reports that crude oil output in the first 9 months has exceeded goals, reaching 19.3 million metric tons.
Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc hosted a reception for Vice President of the Cuban Council of Ministers, Marino Murillo George, in Hanoi on October 8th. Mr. Phúc affirmed that Vietnam will unceasingly develop the fraternal solidarity and comprehensive cooperation with Cuba.
Deputy Prime Minister Phúc said the Vietnamese government will join Cuba's efforts in effectively implementing agreements reached by the two countries' high-ranking leaders. He suggested that the two governments coordinate in seeking new cooperation mechanisms and measures suitable to both countries' conditions in order to further bilateral cooperation. The two countries should strengthen coordination and mutual support at regional and international forums to which they are members, he said. Marino affirmed that the Cuban party, state and people always wish to strengthen and consolidate multifaceted cooperation with Vietnam, as well as learn renewal and national development experience from the country. He expressed his hope that Vietnam will cooperate with and support Cuba in agricultural development, especially in the cultivation of food and industrial crops.
Deputy Foreign Minister Nguyễn Thanh Sơn is attending the 190th sessions of the UNESCO Executive Board in Paris from October 8th to 10th. Addressing the sessions, Sơn affirmed that Vietnam will continue to stand side by side with UNESCO to overcome the difficulties it has been experiencing from changes in the world.
Sơn, who is chairman of the UNESCO Vietnam National Committee, also stressed that Vietnam welcomes the organization for giving special priority to the Education for All program in order to meet the deadline in 2015. The diplomat said UNESCO recognition of the world's cultural, natural and intangible heritages has contributed to raising people's awareness on preserving and promoting cultural values of the heritages humans possess. He also valued the organization programs and initiatives in the fields of science and information. In an interview granted to the Vietnam News Agency, the diplomat noted that UNESCO's activities in the past time have connected communities in the world and promoted sustainable development in countries around the globe, including Vietnam. UNESCO highly appreciated Vietnam's efforts, cooperation and sharing in preserving the recognized cultural heritages and those which are awaiting the organization's recognition. The 190th section of the UNESCO Executive Board is focusing on major reforms for the organization, particularly budget spending and long and medium-term financial plans for 2014-2015. It will last until October 10.
Hanoi honored 10 outstanding citizens and 1,002 individuals in the movement of good people, good deeds at a ceremony on October 8th. This is part of activities to mark the 50th anniversary of the capital's Liberation Day, October 10.
This is the third time the capital awarded the title of Outstanding Citizens to honor individuals who have made significant contributions to the city's construction and development. Among those on the list are Senior Lieutenant Colonel Lê Đức Doãn from the Hanoi Traffic Police Department, Professor Dr. Nguyễn Tài Thu, Chairman of the Vietnam Acupuncture Association, and Nguyễn Thị Hiền, a worker from Hanoi Sewage and Drainage Company. It is a great honor for me to receive this award. It makes me want to live longer to make more contributions to the city. I hope I can live 5 years more to establish an acupuncture school. More than 1,000 best examples in the Good Deeds, Good People movement this year were selected among hundreds of thousands of people recommended by local communities and agencies in Hanoi. The movement has been carried out in the capital city for 20 years.
The National Oil and Gas Group, known as PetroVietnam, reports that crude oil output in the first 9 months has exceeded goals, reaching 19.33 million metric tons, up 10.4% year-on-year.
A regular press briefing in Hanoi on October 8, PetroVietnam's chairman Phùng Đình Thực said oil sales in the reviewed period reached more than $11 billion, surpassing the yearly target of 11%. Revenue from oil and gas services climbed to 164 trillion Vietnam dongs, or $7.8 million, accounting for 29% of the group's total revenue. Regarding the process of divesting capital from the financial company to realize the group's restructuring scheme, Thực said PetroVietnam is seeking a merger between its financial arm, PetroVietnam Finance Corp, and a bank. The merger will be made under special supervision from the State Bank of Vietnam and the Ministry of Finance. The group aims to reduce the holding in this company from the current 70% to 20% by 2015 and then gradually to 0% later. The group's restructuring scheme has been basically approved by the government, under which PetroVietnam will focus on 5 core operations. Also, according to Thực, the group currently has 29 subsidiary and 206 affiliate companies, and it expects to reduce these numbers to 24 subsidiaries and 126 affiliates.
The Mekong Delta provinces have recently exported 68,000 tons of high-quality rice, bringing the total export volume of this kind of rice to 2.7 million tons. This is equal to 52% of the region's rice export so far this year.
The provinces recorded a total revenue of $2.3 billion, or 44% in comparison with the same period last year. In the first 9 months, the average price of Vietnamese rice exports were $442 per ton, $36 lower than the figure from the same period of 2011. However, thanks to more effective marketing, the price of high-quality rice from the Mekong Delta region exported to the European Union, North America, Asia and Africa lay between $580 to $800 per ton. The quality of this kind of rice has been greatly improved, while its price is much lower than the price of the same kind of rice of other countries. Subsequently, it has appealed to many more customers overseas. Currently, between 75 and 85% of land in the Mekong Delta region is used to plant varieties of high-quality rice, which usually produce 3 crops a year.
The 24th meeting of the Asia-Pacific Commission on Agricultural Statistics opened in the Central Highlands province of Lâm Đồng on October 8th. 85 delegates from 25 countries and international organizations took part in the event.
Jointly organized by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) and Vietnam's General Statistics Office, the 5-day event will look at ways of ensuring the accuracy and quality of agricultural statistics as they determine the nature of agricultural and rural development policies in the region. On addressing the event, Deputy Minister of Planning and Investment Đào Quang Thu said that the quantity and quality of information on agriculture and rural areas that is currently available has yet to meet the growing demands of Vietnamese users. He said he hopes that the event will help regional countries to ensure the integrity of their agricultural statistics and draw plans to implement the global strategy on agricultural statistics. This is the first time that the APCAX has been held in Vietnam since it was formed in 1966 and is convened every 2 years.
Experts from Vietnam and Poland gathered at an environmental protection forum in Hanoi on October 8th. The event focused on issues relating to waste and sewerage management, energy saving, and renewable source of energy in Vietnam.
Deputy Minister of Natural Resources and Environment Bùi Cách Tuyên said that Vietnam is striving to build a green economy by using environmentally friendly and energy-saving technologies. Therefore, there are excellent opportunities for Polish businesses to invest in this field in Vietnam. The Polish side affirmed that they are eager to share experience in this field with Vietnam, including transferring cutting-edge technologies in environmental protection.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.